What's good, YouTube? So we finally back. I know I keep telling y'all I'm gonna keep dropping videos. So today we basically just gonna do top surgery tips. But before I get into that, y'all know I gotta eat some food. You know I gotta have my little smoke session, relax, all that good stuff. So what I'm gonna do is, my bad, y'all. Hold up. What I'm gonna do is basically. So y'all gonna be joining me for this little smoke sesh. So I'm actually about to see if my auntie and stuff could take me run and do a few errands. We're gonna have a nice little smoke sesh, and then we're gonna get right into the top surgery tips. So y'all be ready and stay tuned. Let's get into it. Alright, y'all. So we are finally back, and I already ate all that good stuff. So we about to get right into the smoke session, and then we'll start talking about them top surgery tips. So let's go. Alright, y'all, so we got it rolled up. I got everything ready, so here we go. We finally gonna get right into it. So what I actually decided was I'm gonna do the smoke sesh while giving y'all the tips. That way you don't just have to stare at me smoking and stuff. So alright, so I'm gonna just go ahead and get into it. This is top surgery tips with Javani. So, the first tip, I honestly think y'all should definitely take into consideration. If you want your, chest to be a certain way, you want it to look a certain way, be built a certain way, definitely start working out and building the chest that you want. I know that's easier said than done, but, you know, like, it's definitely something you gotta put your mind to. You definitely gotta like commit to it, all that good stuff. So like I would definitely recommend, like, for tip number one, definitely build your chest. Start building it how you want to build it. Get it to that area how you want it to get. I know, like, those of you who are following my TikTok, y'all know I was doing workouts and stuff every day before top surgery, to try to get my chest where I wanted it. That's why, like, a lot of people ask me, well, are you going to cover up your scars with tattoos and everything? And I just tell them no, because honestly, my scars are a symbol of my freedom. And then on top of that, like, I really don't think it looks that bad. I love my scars. To me, like, it's not a problem. So, and then, so for top surgery tip number two, which kind of leads into definitely follow your surgeon's instructions. I really cannot stress that enough. I know a lot of, including me, a lot of trans dudes, once they get their top surgery, you instantly want to show it off. Trust me, I know I instantly wanted to take my binder off to see. But I kept thinking to myself, like, no, I gotta do what the surgeon says. That way, like, my chest comes out fine. I don't have any complications. Won't have to worry about it filling up with fluid, blood clots, any of that. So, you feel me? Just do everything your surgeon tells you to do. If it's even before your surgery, if it's after, like, just do everything your surgeon tells you to do. That way you do come out with the results you want. I know a couple of trans men, like, it's not that they didn't do what they were supposed to do, but sometimes it don't always go the way you want it to, and they've had to go back into surgery and get some stuff fixed and everything else. But there are some that has told me, like, yeah, I rushed it and that's what caused this and what caused that. So don't rush your healing process, because again, you want to take that time to heal. I get it. You want to get up, move around, show everybody the new chest, show out. Trust me, I know I wanted to the instant I got home. But you feel me? You gotta let yourself heal. You gotta let those wounds heal. And not only that, your body's still kind of getting used to it. And for tip number three, I would want to say, do not do this. Do not smoke until maybe a good 2-3 weeks after your surgery. And I say that because now some people, like, they smoked, like, hell, even a day or two after. Me personally, even though I was a heavy smoker, I waited a good 2-3 weeks, and that's because it made me feel funny because the medications I was already on for pain after the surgery. I was still kind of like learning how to breathe a different way now that I had my top surgery. I know they don't ever tell you guys that, but that is something you also need to know, which we'll get into after this. But yeah, you definitely want to wait to smoke. Because first of all, if you cough and you got stitches and what if you cough and pop a stitch or something? Like, that's what I was always scared of. I was always scared of, like, popping a stitch or something. So, you feel me? Like, just make sure you are healing properly. Do not rush your process. You feel me? Like, take your time. Embrace that little, even if it's just you sitting back, embrace it. Embrace it. Hold on, y'all. We gotta light it. Alright, we back. Alright, so, like, you feel me? Like, just don't rush your process. Don't rush your process. And let's go in straight to tip number 4. Tip number 4, like I said, your breathing, you gotta learn, like, I'm not saying you gotta learn a different way to breathe, but for me, it just felt weird. Because when I first had my top surgery, like, I felt like I was breathing differently. And it could be just, boy, if you don't get adjusting to my new chest, like, you feel me? I'm adjusting to the fact I ain't got sandbags hanging off me no more. So, like, I had to adjust sort of to, like, a new way of breathing or whatever. And they don't really tell you that, and I feel like that's something they should tell you. It didn't freak me out or nothing. Like, it obviously started feeling natural. But the first 2 days, it was just like, you feel me? So, definitely be prepared for that, especially if you are having top surgery. Another tip I would definitely and highly recommend before you get top surgery, make sure, and I say this with even starting testosterone, make sure you're positive about it. Once you have your surgery, they're gone. They're gone. They're not coming back. They don't grow back. They're gone. It's permanent. So just make sure you are positive. Make sure you're ready for it. And honestly, building your chest, I know that's like kind of back to tip number 1, but building your chest can actually help with your top surgery pay as well. I know they say chest size definitely has a lot to do with the price of your top surgery. So, like, that's another reason why I kind of waited to get my top surgery as well. Like, guys who have been following me, y'all know I've been transitioning for, like, 4 years now. And I just got my top surgery this year in March. But me personally, I wanted to build my body. I wanted to get my body how I wanted it. Sorry, y'all, it went back out. Look at me fucking.
Come on, man.
There we go. But yeah, me personally, I feel like I just wanted to build my body the way I wanted it before I got my top surgery. Like, I just wanted my chest a certain way before I got my top surgery. So you feel me? Just, if you want your chest to be a certain way, you want it to be bulked up a certain way, yes, I highly recommend you start working out and stuff. And that's definitely one of the big tips of this video. I have a lot of trans men that constantly ask me, bro, how'd you get your chest like that? And I heard after top surgery, like, it stays a little flat or whatever for it. Not gonna lie, you do get a bird chest. You will have that little bird chest phase after top surgery. But once it starts, the swelling and stuff starts to go down, then you'll really start to see your muscle tissue. I'm actually gonna show you guys a picture of me, obviously, like 4 weeks post-op. So this was me 4 weeks post-op. And then this is me, like, currently. So you can obviously see the difference. And I haven't worked out. The most workouts I do are dumbbell workouts, and sometimes they're chest exercises. I don't really work out like that. I'm not gonna front like I do. You feel me? So if you want your chest to look a certain way, then you gotta build on it. You feel me? You gotta definitely do that. What are we on? Like, tip 5? So we're on, like, yeah, tip 5. So, another tip I definitely want to stress to you guys, and this is a lot that nobody really talks about, your healing process, your scar process, all that is not gonna be the same as everybody else. Everyone else heals differently. Some people don't get drains, some people do. Like, you feel me? So everybody's surgery is different, just like everybody's journey is different. I know you in the last video I kept telling you guys, do not compare your journey to other people's. Do not, you feel me? Because the more you do that, the more you discourage yourself. The more you cause yourself dysphoria. So I just always stress before you get top surgery, never compare your results to anyone else's results. It don't matter if you had the same surgeon, never compare your results to somebody else's results. Embrace your own top surgery results. Embrace those little, like, you feel me? Just embrace your own results. Like, it's cool. Like, I'm not saying don't admire other people's stuff. Like, you feel me? Don't, like, I'm not saying that. So before y'all start tripping up my words in the comments, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, like, embrace your journey and your surgery. Because literally, I say this all the time, y'all. Self-love, all that is what's going to help you with your journey. Any journey you go through, whether you're transitioning, just through life in general, be happy with yourself. Definitely love yourself. You feel me? So, and then, finally, y'all, honestly, I would want to say, like, you feel me, as a top surgery tip, hold on, I'm actually going to show y'all this. So, as y'all can see, this is what I'm working with right now. Compared to the 4 weeks, obviously, we're looking better. You can see there's some bulkiness in my chest, just like, it just looks natural and stuff now. Like, you see, like, my pecs and stuff, it just all looks natural. So, with that in mind, hold on. Okay, so with that in mind, y'all, like, obviously, in my 4 weeks or whatever picture you guys seen, it didn't look like how it does now. It don't look, you feel me? I don't look muscular like I do in that one. I just look scrawny. But like I said, y'all, I'm always trying to build on my body. Even if it's not consistent, I do kind of stay with it. I'm just not consistent because I got a lot of stuff going on right now. I'm trying to do a lot of stuff right now. Like I keep saying on my Instagram, y'all, I'm starting a clothing line. So if y'all want to tune into that, definitely find my Instagram. I'm going to be dropping the first 2 t-shirt designs, I believe, here soon. But you feel me? Like, I'm just always busy, so I don't really stay consistent. But I will say, if you do stay consistent, you will get your body and your chest where you need it to be. And also with top surgery, y'all, I definitely want to stress, like, and the reason why I showed y'all my scars and the reason why I keep telling y'all not to compare your scars, because they're not gonna just fade away, y'all. They're obviously not just gonna fade over, like, 2-3 months. Like, you feel me? You're obviously gonna wait. It's gonna take a good year or two till they really start to blend. So that's why I always tell y'all, be prepared, mentally prepare yourself. Like, and this is my final tip for y'all, for real. Like, mentally prepare yourself. I cannot stress this enough. Just like I stressed in the last video, there's a lot of hate on our community. There's a lot of hate on the trans community. People are gonna stare at your scars. There's going to be little kids to point at your scars. There's going to be little kids asking you, what's wrong with your chest? What happened to you? Like, there's going to be people to point, laugh, stare. Like, it's just something that we got to deal with. It really is sad. It is. Like, trust me, y'all. I know, like, I go through hate comments every day. If y'all go through my TikTok, there's hate comments left and right. Especially on, like, these 2 videos that I posted, I believe, like, a few months ago. And people are just trolling and still just commenting and everything else. Like, it's sad, but you feel me? It's just something we got to go through. So, I just always stress with anything you do throughout your transition, be prepared for those hate comments. Be prepared for some sort of hate, because that's something we got to deal with. It's just something we're going to have to deal with throughout our whole transition, throughout your whole life. Because it's like, it's weird, but when people find out you're trans, they start to treat you differently. I noticed that in so many different occasions. Like, I'm not going to name those occasions, but yes, I have, like, that's happened to me several times. So, that's why I always stress to y'all, like, mentally prepare yourself. Mentally prepare yourself. Because you feel me, you just want to mentally prepare yourself for anything that you do. Anything that you do at all. You want to mentally prepare yourself. Even if it's getting up and going to work, mentally prepare yourself. You know it's going to be a shit day. Mentally prepare yourself. But, you feel me, that's just something y'all got to think about. You got to take into consideration. Hey, if I do this surgery, I'm going to have these scars. But you want to make sure you're mentally able to embrace those scars. Me, personally, I feel nothing but free since I've had my top surgery. I have no regrets. I love my scars. I don't have nothing wrong with my scars. People stare at me, yes. People, like, ask me what's wrong. Like, I've had people ask if I've gotten hurt. Like, I'm like, no, I've just had top surgery. I'm finally comfortable in my own skin. You feel me? So, like, that's never been a problem for me personally. Like, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it does get me down, but it's not my top surgery that gets me down. I ain't got facial hair that gets me down. I know for a lot of people it's like, oh, well, that's not that bad. But for me, I feel like if I had more facial hair, I would pass more. I would. And I know y'all are gonna be like, well, you pass. Like, I trust me, like, I get told all the time, wow, I couldn't tell you were trans. Like, you feel me? But it's just like, to me, I get dysphoric because I ain't got facial hair. Now, like, and I was dysphoric because I didn't have my top surgery. Now that's out the way. It's just the facial hair now. But I'm working on that. It's slowly but surely getting in there. We'll get into that on another video. Bruh. But yeah, like, I just always tell everyone with transitioning, with top surgery, anything, mentally prepare yourself. Because everyone a part of the trans community, you guys know, like, we have people that just don't respect us. They're not ever going to. Your own family members will probably disown you. Your own kin, your own people that you thought were supposed to be like this with you, they're gonna show their true colors. So I just want to strongly tell you guys and stress, mentally prepare yourselves. If you are gonna do the top surgery, if you're going to, you feel me, like, just prepare yourself mentally and just make sure you're ready for it. And then the final tip, just make sure you have all your supplies, because obviously after your top surgery, you're not going to be able to do much. Me personally, I had crosswords. If you're a gamer, make sure you got your game ready. Make sure you, like, have some snacks in handy that's just already by you. Make sure you have all your stuff, like all your equipment and stuff that you need after top surgery, because obviously you're gonna be down. I personally didn't get up and move around for real. Like, wasn't out and about till a good, like, month or two, and that's because I was playing it safe, didn't want to, like, risk anything. And not only that, but, like, in the car, like, I know this is gonna sound weird, but, like, in the car, like, anytime, like, the road went on a bump or something, I could feel, like, my stuff moving a little bit, and it felt weird because I was used to that, you know. And now it's just like a little bit. It's hard to explain. It's weird to explain, but you feel me. It was just a weird feeling. So you feel me. I just waited until I felt like I was fully enough healed to actually be out driving and everything else. So definitely just don't push yourself too much. Be mentally prepared, physically prepared. And y'all, I promise you should be good. I just want to keep stressing, just mentally prepare yourself. Make sure you're ready for it. Make sure you're doing everything you're told to do. And I'm telling y'all, just do everything your doctor tells you to do. You don't want no mistakes with your surgery, especially the aftermath of it. I know a lot of guys are like, well, I don't want the scars. Sometimes you gotta get the scars. Especially if you have big breast tissue, you're just gonna have to get the scars, bro. The best thing for you is to just embrace them. You can always use scar care routines, though, that will, like, start to make them fade better. Just do everything your doctor's telling you to do. Do your scar care routines. Make sure just take care of yourself, mentally and physically. Like, those are the main two tips I can honestly give y'all. But that's honestly the gist of it. I hope these tips helped y'all. I do got more and more videos dropping for y'all. Like I said, these are just a couple videos. I'm dropping them left and right for real. Like I said, I'm going to be more into my YouTube now. So y'all definitely like, comment, subscribe, share. A like goes a long way, y'all. Like, it really does. Just even subscribing, commenting, sharing, all that goes a long way. So, definitely be ready to tune into the next video. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I got another banger coming for y'all for sure. So, be ready to tune in, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video. We out.